Well, hello there.
Hello. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to
The Jenaverse. Cue music.
Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse. Come and join us for Jenna. We're gonna go to the Jenaverse.
All right, welcome back to the Jenaverse.
Yeah, we're excited you've returned. We're excited for another voyage.
And if you're new here, welcome.
Yeah, buckle up.
Yes.
Strap in. It's about to go on a bumpy ride through the Jenaverse.
This episode, we are going to give you a lot. We are going to give you some conspiracy theories. We're going to play a continuation of Will We Join Your Cult? We are also going to give you some...
I mean, we're going to let you be nosy, and we're going to do a lately, and we might even get into the blind date.
Ooh.
If you haven't seen the blind date video, go watch it.
And of course, we have a fun new game for you.
Of course.
Let's get the show started. So, we are bringing back this game.
Yes, last time you sent so many good conspiracy theories. We have to do a part 2.
We have to do a part 2.
We're deciding from your conspiracy theories if we would join your cult.
Okay, let's get into it. This one says that Justin Trudeau is Fidel Castro's son. I 100% will join your cult. No, because
I'm trying to pull them up in my mind
your
next
mind,
to each other, overlay their faces.
they actually do kind of look alike. And
I can
Fidel
see
Castro was a known
he's a horny man.
and he was in Canada around the time that Trudeau might have been conceived.
You know, I'll join.
I'm
That's enough
joining.
facts. He was horny. He was there. And now they look like each other? Sure. That's enough for me to join.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I join your cult. Antarctica is a quantum portal.
Quantum portal? What does that mean exactly?
I guess across space.
Space and time?
Yeah.
To another planet.
To another planet or
Based on
universe
what?
or something. I don't know.
Now, personally, I don't even want to join this because I want to go to Antarctica. I really do. I want to go in the winter when it looks like the moon, when it looks like you're on a whole nother planet. I don't need the quantum portal because I'm trying to go there and stay in Antarctica and see what that's about. So I hope that's not true.
I want it to be true personally because I don't like the idea of Antarctica. I can't stand it. I can't.
Because it's cold.
It's cold. And penguins.
You don't like penguins? Are penguins mean?
No, they're nice birds. I'm just Happy Feet was a thing. I saw Happy Feet.
You didn't like it?
It's not I didn't like it. It just made me really dislike penguins. I don't know why. I was
Happy Feet? Wasn't that they were beloved?
I don't know. I just didn't like penguins after watching Happy Feet.
This is mostly about penguins for you.
Yeah, it's mostly about penguins for me.
Well, this is about Antarctica for me, and I'd like to go there.
How
tall is a penguin?
A penguin is about 3 foot, I think.
Oh, so like a child.
Yeah, like a small child.
Could attack. That's a big bird.
But they won't attack. Penguins are actually quite nice. If you went there, they'd just be chilling. Yeah, so
yeah, next one.
You won't join the cult, but I will. Mm-hmm. Someone said Titanic was an inside job.
I mean, it was an iceberg for sure, right? They're huge. But I guess someone could have steered it towards the iceberg.
I think I like to imagine some kind of revolutionary who's there are a bunch of rich people on this ship, and if I ruin this ship somehow, maybe that revolutionary went and gave the captain, I almost said pilot, the captain head that was so good, and the captain was just not looking, and then bam, they hit the iceberg. And
I almost
was hoping that because rich people did die in the Titanic, not that many, not as much as should have died, but
I almost feel like you're using that quantum portal in Antarctica, and that was you. That's how I feel right now. That you have so many details because maybe it was you. Yeah. So I'm gonna come. I gotta support her. She's my girlie. So I'm gonna be at the cult meeting.
I'll
join the cult meeting in support of whoever did this.
So this conspiracy theory says Taylor Swift is a clone of Satanist leader Zena LaVey.
So here's the thing. Okay. Zena LaVey, I don't know. I can't even read normal words, let alone some probably French person's last name. But it's just this woman that looks exactly like Taylor Swift from back in the day. Kind of how like we were just talking about you in that quantum portal. So maybe Taylor Swift's been in Antarctica because they look exactly
So
alike.
she's a clone.
It looks like a clone. And you know what? Here at the podcast, we've made it very clear that Taylor Swift's not our favorite individual.
Yes.
In the slightest.
So I will join your call.
I'm at the call.
I'm there.
I'm at the call. I'm spreading the propaganda. You know, I'm waiting for nationally the other shoe to drop with Miss Swift because something isn't right.
Something is not quite right in her oatmeal. Okay, so this person said the press hated on Meghan Markle.
Yes.
Was to cover up Prince Andrew's sex crimes.
Yeah. Everything they do is to cover up that man's horrific crimes. All that shit they do to make other people look bad is because they're doing terrible shit. There's nobody worse.
I believe it. The British press is like in the palms dancing for the monarchy. So like,
God, it's so weird over there.
England is quite
What is
the country.
happening over there that they're acting like that still? Because, no offense, but the royals, Meghan was the hottest one. And they let her go. Not hot for generations. Diana, they got rid of her because she was too hot. Meghan, they should be clinging on to these hot people. Their gene pool, I don't know, it's looking small. I think we could have used some fresh Meghan genes in the royals.
This person says mattress firm is a money laundering front.
I do believe this. I believe this. This is a YouTube hole I have gone down. Deep down into that hole, and I came up a believer. It's a front. Why are there so many mattress firms? First of all, who's buying their mattress from Mattress Firm? No one. Number two, you buy a mattress once every, 30 years? Why do we need one in every town? Sometimes two in a town. Sometimes one across the street from another one. Why?
I would not join your cult because I do know someone that bought a mattress.
Just one person, though. Who?
I think that's enough. Aisha. We walked in together.
You went with her?
Yes.
And did it seem like a scheme there?
No, they generally do sell mattresses.
But were there other people buying mattresses in the store?
No, but we went late, to be fair.
But I'm at the cult meeting. I might have blacked out and typed this in and didn't remember it because I really believe that one.
I believe in you, Mattress Firm. You are not a front. Also, like, if you're a front, why would you? It's kind of obvious for a front, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I were a front, I wouldn't be like...
What would you be?
I would be like one location. But there's so many of them that they're all...
The business is so big, they need all of them to cover up all the money they're laundering. Just think about it. Consider it. Go down that... Type it into YouTube. And see what you think after 2 hours of watching some stuff. I can't believe you've been to a mattress firm.
Yeah, I've been to a mattress. You know, you can just walk into a mattress firm.
I know you can, but I'd have no business in there.
Someone said the cure for cancer is somewhere in the ocean.
Did you put it there? That's such a random thing
No,
to say.
the cure for cancer is somewhere in the ocean. And it is a scientist that was pushed off a boat by the government. Big Pharma said, you're not curing cancer. I will join your cult just because, like, the ocean is so vast. We could find some, like, freaky little creature. Oh.
I'm talking about Atlantis.
You're thinking Atlantis. I'm thinking there's some freaky little creature.
Yeah, a creature that could just like give you a kiss and your cancer's gone.
Exactly.
A little seahorse. I love seahorses.
Do they neigh?
I shouldn't do that. I already look like a horse girl. That was so incriminating. I've been beating those allegations.
You cannot beat the horse girl allegations.
The way I just neighed. Not even this. I'm not going to join the cult, but I hope it's true.
I'm there. Okay, somebody said, my friend works in entertainment.
Oh, yes.
News.
Insider information.
And saw Taylor Swift's birth certificate and swears she's older than she says she is.
That would make so much sense.
Oh my.
Saw her birth certificate.
Saw her birth certificate.
She waving it around?
That would make sense because she always acts like an older millennial.
This is what I'm saying. That's why she's dressing in chandelier dangly earrings.
That's why she looks like BuzzFeed 2014 all the time.
Literally, I don't know what's wrong with Taylor Swift's stylist.
Does she have a stylist?
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. Because she looks like it's 2012 every time she leaves the house.
Yeah, I'm joining this
Leave
cult.
the infinity scarf at home, Taylor. You know that red scarf she left at that bitch's house? You know it was an infinity scarf. You know it. She's wearing an owl necklace and chandelier earrings. Oh, no.
Sorry, the hating was just so
The hating is
good.
strong. But I believe it.
I'm
Because I'll
joining this
believe
cult.
anything about her.
I'm joining this cult. I'm
showing up.
I'm
doing research.
I'm crusading. I'm
Oh,
going door to
excellent.
door. Have you heard the good news about Taylor Swift?
She's lying to us. She lied to us the whole time.
This is so dumb. Someone says Beyonce is an Italian woman named Anne Marie Latrassi. Have you ever heard this before?
No.
This is so fucking
didn't even
funny.
know her.
Beyonce's Italian.
You know what? As an Italian, I hope it's true. As a blonde Italian, we will be happy to welcome Beyonce.
Yeah, you guys could use the
We
PR.
could really use some help over here. So I really hope that one's true. I'm not showing up to the meetings because until it's confirmed, it's not a good look to be saying that.
Mermaids are real.
Sure. I don't think that's a conspiracy. I think that's a little, if you have a little love in your heart or not.
Okay, so this last one says that vegan meat is meat. Would you join their cult?
Vegan meat is meat. It is a titillating conspiracy because it would be very bad. And it would be very simple. And the more shocking conspiracies are the simple ones. I'm not going to be at the meetings because the vegans are going to be there and they're going to be mad. So I'm not going to be there, but I will be tuning into the YouTube channels talking about this one.
I will not be joining your cult because I've never had a vegan meat
Yeah, I
and
guess
thought
it's
to
all-
myself, wow, this is so meat-like.
Could just be making meat taste bad on purpose.
I don't think that there's bad meat like turkey, and even that's like leagues different than like vegan meat.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
No,
But
I won't be there.
it would be very shocking if
Yeah,
it was
it
true.
is shocking. And I think that there is probably a brand of vegan meat
Oh, yeah,
out
that's
there
lying.
That's lying, absolutely.
Whichever the best one is, you probably shouldn't eat it. They're probably lying to you and
Yeah.
it's real meat.
If you're eating your little vegan meat and it just like tastes like paper and falls apart like sand, you're eating vegan
That's
meat.
meat.
But
That's not meat.
when it starts, having the little texture and a little,
a little,
it's like, did a worker fall in the grinder when this was being made?
Stop.
What?
I don't think it's, I guess it's probably not true. So no, we're not going to be there.
No.
But we love this.
Yes.
The conspiracy theories are so good.
Send us more.
This world is a wild place, so maybe all and more could be true.
Keep sending us.
Yes.
All right, on to the next one.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
We are here at a little segment where we give updates about us, updates about the world that are important,
A little segment called The Lately. Jill, do you have any macro or micro news?
Mine is kind of macro and micro.
Oh, okay.
Because it is about my own personal experience, but it's something we all could experience if we just took the time to. And it's that I saw Magic Mike 3, The Last Dance. And let me tell you,
Sorry, you sound like you're being sponsored, like getting paid
I wish
to
they
promote
would.
this movie.
I would pay them to promote this movie because I enjoyed the experience so much.
Oh, wow.
I think there should be an award at the Oscars for a movie that lets your mind relax. You don't have to remember anything. You barely even have to know who the characters are to understand what's happening in this movie. It's beautiful. I saw Magic Mike 1, didn't see number 2, saw Magic Mike 3, wasn't lost in the slightest. Also, this is also a PSA to straight boys everywhere. Be sluttier. When is the 80s going to come back? We want to see you in your tight little t-shirt and your little shorts. I want to see it with my eyes.
The crop tops.
The crop top. Bring back a crop top. The way Magic Mike 3 put my world into color. Consider it. Just consider it.
What is that movie? Like, what are the Mike series about? Like,
This man who's a stripper.
oh, that's it?
This man who's a stripper and like used to get other people to strip to.
Oh. Is there much of a storyline, or is it just like...
They don't do, there's some of a storyline, but never one that's, too much. It's a relaxing film.
I'll consider that.
And also, I forgot to bring this up. The showing I went to was a rowdy showing. So they encouraged you to hoot and holler.
Oh.
Like, I went on the day before Valentine's Day. Shout out to my best friend, Allison, whose birthday's on Valentine's Day. So they were like, hoot and holler all you want. And I'm just thinking there also should be rowdy showings of every movie.
Oh, wow.
Even,
Right. There should be, because if you've ever been to the movie theater with someone who talks during the movie, I'm always just like, I wish there was somewhere
Let's
else
put
they
them
can
in a
go.
place.
Yes, put them in a place. They can ask their questions, make their little comments. And normal people like me, well-adjusted
there
people
are some
like
movies
me.
that you want to talk during. You can miss a few seconds of Magic Mike 3 to make a little LOL comment with your friends.
That's a hot take.
That's a
We'll
hot take.
save that for controversial opinions.
All I'm going to say is at one point, I turned to Allison and I said, I have chills. And she said, me too. So maybe go see Magic Mike 3. That's all I'm saying.
The lately that I have is that recently, I don't know if you guys saw this yet.
If not, go watch it because it is an excellently made video.
Yes, it's a great video. I made a video where I put Jill on a blind date with this strapping Italian young man
Oh, he's getting quite the shout out here.
named Robbie, who is on a podcast, a different podcast.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he's not here, but he's on a podcast.
He's under the table. We never let him talk.
He's actually holding the camera. He's on a podcast called Loud About Nothing, which I was a guest on last year. Check it out. I'm in one of the episodes. And when
Yeah.
I met him on that podcast, I immediately thought to myself, this man seems like Jill's type.
Really?
The way Jill has described wanting a man who has a big nose, looks strong, and is Italian and dark-haired, those 4 qualities
But
that you've described to me at different points.
the
I put them all
Italian is
together.
flexible.
Yes.
But-
he's not like Italian.
But he
like,
is kind of.
Yeah.
He's like an Italian person from Jersey.
True. And I asked him, would he be down to do a blind date video? And for some reason, he said yes.
We're
I'm glad
lucky he
said
has a
yes.
podcast,
Yes, he has
honestly.
a podcast, so he's not afraid of a little press. And so you really got to see the video to find out what really happens in between. But
Yeah.
there's some follow-up questions that people have and want to ask. So I figured
We can do that
we
here.
can do that here. So I think the biggest question that people want to know is, why did you guys not end up going on a second date? Because they seem to get on well. They were both like, I asked them, would you go on a second date with the other person? And they both said yes in some capacity. Although
He said maybe.
He said probably.
Probably.
Probably is different from maybe.
I said I would.
You said you would. Probably is different from maybe. Maybe it's like...
What do you think
maybe.
probably means?
Probably is more like, this is likely to happen.
Oh, okay.
Like, maybe it's like,
I
I'm
guess,
not
yeah.
sure.
I guess-
Probably it's like, yeah, it's...
I guess
this
you
is
talk about
likely.
the probability
The
in
probability,
statistics class.
exactly. So probably is a yes. Okay. And maybe I'm wrong.
I
for
said I
thinking
would.
but
That's a yes.
So I think they both said yes to a second date. For some reason,
It didn't happen.
it didn't happen. And so people are like, so what's the tea? Like, why didn't it happen?
Why didn't it happen? Life is a complicated thing. He was really busy. I went to Ohio. He was, it was just more of a timing thing. I have nothing bad to say about Robbie. There's no real tea. And also, that was 3 months ago. So, it really is, LOL, no big deal. Especially with the episode come out. We're still in communications. I feel like we have a weird bond now having to go through this because it was embarrassing.
Well, would you go on a blind date again?
Yeah, I would. That was not my first blind date. I had gone on a blind date
She's like, it's
before.
not my first rodeo.
I knew it was up. No, I had gone on a blind date before, and I will again. I think it's very sweet when someone, like how you met him and thought, oh, Jill might be horny for this man. And that's just nice to be thought of, so I would honor anybody doing that for me.
Did it affect your perspective of dating at all? Like going on a blind date with a strange man?
Well, I have done that before. But I guess in just the timing of my life, I like took some time off from dating. You know how your whole life falls apart and there's a bunch of personal tragedies right in a row. And then sometimes you don't want to date for like 2 years. So it was nice to go on a date. I feel like it kind of broke the ice. Not that I'm definitely not looking for a relationship. I'm not a person who's ever been looking for a relationship. And honestly, my single life is very fabulous. And it would take a lot for me to give that up. But it was like I shouldn't avoid this thing at all costs. Because I was kind of like before that, like, you know, going through some stuff and avoiding that at all costs. But I'm kind of like, I don't need to have this aversion to it because it can just be fun and LOL, and that's what it was.
I guess like it's like very tantalizing that there's like, you know, two people like kissed. Perhaps you can even say they made out.
Yeah.
And then like there's no second date and you're just like, what happened there? But it just seems like
sometimes things, you know, timing's not right. Yeah. People aren't in the right headspace to kind of like, you know, it's just, my thing is, it's like with romantic love, first of all, it can be a bunch of things, you know. Just because I went out on a date with Robbie and made out with him doesn't mean anything serious needs to happen. And you need to know that for yourself, and I know that for me. Like, you can have LOL fun times. It doesn't mean that we didn't get along, that we never went on a second date. It doesn't mean we hold anything against each other. You know, you can just like, not everything has to be like black and white. Right now, it's a gray area. And gray is good at some points. You don't need everything to be black and white.
Do you think Robbie is someone that you could go on a road trip with?
Yeah. That's a really funny question. And I don't know. I guess, yeah. See, here's the thing about Robbie. Mm-hmm. As he says it in the date video, he likes someone to kind of like blah, 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 go off. And I can kind of like talk to the wall, and I enjoy to do that. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I think we could go on a road trip. You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm a strong personality, and Robbie's really chill. So it'd kind of be like my rules. He'd probably drive. I don't like to drive that much. Mm-hmm. I think me and Robbie could go on a road trip. It's such a weird question.
I always think like, you know, like if I'm trying to decide whether or not I like someone, and that's something I have to decide often. Like if I go on a date with someone, absolutely does not mean I even like the can of paint of the person. But I always like, what's a good gauge? It's like, if I were on a road trip with this person, would I enjoy it? And that's like my gauge of like, was this a good date?
It was a good date. And I like Robbie. It's just like, life isn't so simple that if two people like each other a little bit, that there'll be a second date, or they'll enter into a relationship, or that anything will happen. Because it's about timing. It's about the two people's head spaces and where they are on their journey and blah, blah, blah. And, you know?
Yeah.
I'd go on the road trip with him. We'd probably have a good time. He might get annoyed with me.
Oh, I don't.
But I don't think he would annoy me. That's
the next episode I'm putting on a blind road trip.
And it's me and Robbie again.
On a road trip.
And I will not stop. Just keep making me and Robbie hang out. Be like, you didn't want the second date? Well, too bad, the viewers did.
Well, too bad. Now you're stuck on an island. You're on a deserted island.
I feel like he should have to answer these questions. This is unfair treatment. I like him laying my cards out on the table.
But yeah, thank you so much for answering my questions, the difficult and
it?
easy ones. Yes. What else am I going to ask you?
Can I ask you some questions?
What are you going to ask me?
What's my small? A little too small.
I have the jumbo pussy.
If you were me, would you go on another date with Robbie?
Wow, that's a good question. If I were you, I would leave that avenue open, but also like probably would just like, I would just leave
not try that hard.
I just not try that hard. Like I would just like leave the avenue open, but I just like it's just like that kind of thing where if he asked, I would go, but like would I like reach out to him afterwards necessarily? Probably not.
Oh, would you do this? Would you go on a blind date on camera and let me host it?
No.
You see what she does to me? You see what this woman does to me? And if you watch the video, she's enjoying the torture.
The no part is more about like the vulnerability of the interview.
Yeah.
Than it is like the blind date itself. I have no problem. If somebody wants to set me up on a blind date, somebody set me up on a blind date. But if I have to like
talk about your feelings,
talk about my feelings and myself and what I'm looking for and like answer questions.
But it did push me outside my comfort zone. And that's fun. And I feel like it pushed me and Robbie outside of our comfort zone. So I made like a friend where we have like a unique friendship. Where we did this weird, uncomfortable thing together. And got to lament about it. And even make out once. So that's a special friend.
Anyway, thank you so much for, answering some questions.
Airing more of my laundry
airing
out
your
here.
laundry. Really do check out the blind
Really
video
check out the video because
if you
I
have
did
not seen it.
the best job making it.
The room tour. You get to see Jill's room. Come on. You gotta see it.
You got to see my room. And the most important part is I'm still single. So watch it. Think about it.
It's like a glimpse of what it's like to date Jill.
It's an advertisement to take me on a date. If we get enough, if they give you enough clout, will you do it?
Yes. If this video got like 10,000 views, I would go on a blind date video like that.
Let's do it, y'all.
Yeah, if the blind date video got 10,000 views, I would do a blind date. Who would I be matched with?
That would be up to me. Wait, this is fun. Now I understand why you had so much fun torturing me. Wait a damn minute. Okay, wait. Would you go on a road trip with him? She's getting me into trouble, y'all.
I love that question.
She's getting me into trouble. You should hear the question I edited out.
Okay, well, I think that's enough of the lately.
Yeah. More than enough. Oh, here we are. We got a new one for you.
Yes.
I was on the internet and I saw all the children were playing Smash or Pass. So we asked y'all for your relationship baggage. We all got it. Don't worry. My whole family's dead. So we're here to play Smash or Pass with your relationship baggage.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Let's see. Wow. This person's relationship baggage is thinking there may be better out there.
Smash.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to pass. Because even if there are, and you know that.
Oh,
blah,
like
blah,
better than them or better than me?
better than you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking that I thought it was like a self thing that there's like better people than them out there.
No, I think they're talking about you.
Oh, that's pass.
More relationship baggage. Here we go. This person says their relationship baggage is insecure, avoidant attachment, people pleaser, so bad at communication needs.
It's a pass for me.
It's going to be a pass for me.
The communication issues.
That's going to come up during the smash. You got to be a little communicated there.
Yeah.
Especially get into the smash situation. There should be a little bit of communication.
I feel like at base level, there needs to be like good communication or it's definitely got to be a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a pass. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not.
But
there are worse ways to be, for sure.
I can communicate in that situation. In the smash situation. So I'm going to need some communication on the other side. This person says their relationship baggage is they have been in an on-again, off-again relationship for almost 10 years. 10 years. So I'm guessing they're off in this situation. They're on the off, on the on-again, off-again. For 10 years.
Smash.
You know what? It's just a smash.
I
would smash.
I would smash.
And if you want things to be LOL, no big deal, this is a perfect person to do that with.
Exactly. You know they're going to get back with their ex.
Yeah, if you're not looking for commitment, maybe hit this person up.
Yeah, it's a smash.
Okay, here's another person. I love these. Terrible family. Plus, dated a military dude for 3 years. You know what? The family thing is not a big deal. You can't hold that against someone.
That's not a big deal, but the military dude.
And he's such a military dude, you got to bring it up.
It's a pass for me.
And I got to do a pass because for the both of us. Because if my family is dysfunctional and your family is dysfunctional.
Who's driving the car?
Exactly. Who is driving the car? Oh, shit.
Ooh.
This person says their relationship baggage is, I'm technically still married. So it sounds like this is a separated situation.
Yes.
This is a sticky one.
This is a pass for me.
Yeah.
Because, it's just too complicated.
Also, there's 7 billion people in this world. But the thing is like, You could go find someone else who's technically still married.
Yes.
I'd link up and be together. 2 people going through a divorce, that's the perfect person for you to be with. I'm going to be a pass as well. This person's relationship baggage is, serious relationship I've had, cheated. So I just think everyone is like that. That's a rough one. Yeah, that's baggage. That's baggage you didn't ask for. The truest kind of baggage.
I would smash.
I would smash.
But like a smash to make them feel loved
Yeah.
and wanted, that kind of smash.
Like a
It's
really
like a sympathy.
nice-
It's a sympathy smash.
A really nice, caring smash. But then I
Yeah.
gotta go because...
I gotta go because I cannot date somebody who is constantly
accusing me of cheating on them when
Yes.
I've never cheated on anyone in my entire life. And it's really not in my spirit.
no.
Okay. This person's relationship baggage is falling in love in the first 3 seconds. I'm sorry, but I'm scared. Whoever this
Fall
is...
in love with a capital L. L is
In the
for
first
the
3
only
seconds.
look I have. Like
That's it. Fall in love in the first 3 seconds. Whoever you are, you're worth more than that. You are worth getting information about a person and making an informed decision. You are worthy of making that choice like they are making that choice about you. This sounds like someone doesn't think they're good enough.
No.
And you are.
whoever you are, you need therapy. We need a therapy button.
Therapy! You hear me pressing it alone in my room. Therapy! But yeah, that is going to be a pass for me.
Also, like, this really says that, like, you are firstly, you're putting people on a pedestal. Secondly, you're not seeing the reality of a person. Because if you're falling in love with somebody in 3 seconds, you're falling in love with this idea that you have of this person. There's, like, so many things wrong with this, like, point of view.
Also, you
like,
need to learn the difference between horniness and love.
and infatuation
Yeah.
and love. Love is a serious thing. Love is a commitment.
It's a dead-ass thing.
It's a deep feeling. And I doubt that you're having that deep of a feeling when you just laid eyes on someone.
Yeah, pass.
Pass.
We're passing on a lot of y'all. I'm sorry.
Whew. I see why it's called baggage. It's baggage and I'm not claiming it.
This person's relationship baggage is not being open to love because I assume they're lying and they will just find someone new and leave. That is sad.
I know I shouldn't be laughing.
It's just sad.
I would smash.
I would smash too. And again, a smash where I'm like, maybe even I brush your hair.
Mm-hmm.
We have like a really intimate moment that makes you feel happy. Mm-hmm. Okay, this person says, I'm not over my ex. That's a very common one. That's probably the most common relationship baggage
that
you can have.
probably is. Definitely smash.
Yeah, if I don't have some big old crush on you, smash. I love smash or pass. I get to talk about you should have sex with people sometimes. That's not a big deal. Okay, this person says their relationship baggage is keeping my guard up so I don't get invested, but for so long they think I'm picky, mean, and uninterested.
Yeah, I'm not smashing.
I'm going to pass because why would I want to feel like someone's uninterested in me?
I'm passing. That's not attractive.
That's not fun. Oh, this one I want to bring up because I feel like you might relate. This person's relationship baggage is I lose interest completely the first time I get annoyed. What do you think about that, Anna?
I think you're valid. But we're not playing valid.
No, we're not playing
valid.
valid, not valid.
We're playing smash or pass, and I would smash.
I'm going to smash to support you and your people. Ooh, this one's a little spicy. Best friends with my ex.
I would smash. I think it takes a lot of maturity to
True.
be like friends with your ex. Like that means like you guys were both like this relationship isn't working for us, but we're still like not toxic to each other. That we can keep continuing a good.
I guess
relationship.
it's a good flag, but
It's like a green flag. I think.
it depends on the vibes.
Do you
I want to
matter?
see the vibes before I know for sure. But I'm going to need to see the vibes because sometimes someone likes to keep others around as options. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to pass because I don't do that. I don't need that messiness in my life. My exes are exes. I have nothing against them. I got plenty of friends. Okay, let's see. I'm going to leave the poly people alone. I'm reading some poly ones and just live your life.
Yeah, it's okay to be poly.
It's okay to be poly.
In the Jenaverse, there's a poly island.
There's a poly island.
There's a poly pocket.
Ooh, this one. This person's relationship baggage is, I find being in a relationship a bit embarrassing. I do too.
It is embarrassing.
I would smash because it is embarrassing.
I would smash in private.
Yeah, of course, in private. It's embarrassing, but an embarrassment I'm willing to bear for the right reasons. Mm-hmm. Wow, this one's drama. My ex made a YouTube channel with his new fiance, who is my ex-best friend. I, of course, would smash, but I just had to bring up that drama.
Whoa.
That's drama.
People are like bearing
Drop
crosses.
the name of the YouTube. I'd like to see who we should be hating on.
I'd like to see that too.
Definitely smash.
Smash. I want to hear more of the story.
Yeah, I want to hear the drama.
I'll make a call-out post. So we're getting that fiance, best friend, ex-best friend canceled.
Oh, here's relationship baggage.
Yes.
I have no money. I have no money.
I'm smashing.
I'm smashing because...
Smashing can be free, you know?
Smashing is free. Wow.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you for sending this.
For being vulnerable. For giving us
Yes.
some real information about you. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. And yeah.
The end
The end.
of another beautiful, beautiful tour through the Jenaverse.
I don't want to go home.
Well, you know what? As usual, it's too damn bad.
Well, we'll be back next week, of course.
Yeah, and then, the week after that. And then we get
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for always submitting wonderful things for us to talk about.
And thanks for like all the fun compliments. The
Oh,
3
yeah, yeah, yeah.
C's. We love our
yeah.
C's to shining C's.
Yeah.
Yes, give us compliments. Give us clout.
Yes.
Give us...
What was the third one?
Compliments.
Comments. Because you can be constructive.
Yes. But don't be.
Don't be.
nice.
We really want the compliments in the cloud. But we're trying our best,
Yes. Compliments, clout, and comments.
That's
and
what
keep
we
it
want.
coming.
Yeah. And share the Jenaverse.
Yes.
Follow the Jenaverse.
Talk about the Jenaverse to your priest.
There is no more effective advertising than person-to-person communication.
Yes.
So tell someone about us in person.
Yes. Tell someone about us in person.
Yeah, your priest.
Your priest.
Don't ever forget that.
Your gynecologist.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Your Well, this
Maybe
isn't really
not.
a podcast for landlords.
No. Maybe Santa at the mall, though.
Yes,
It's
Santa
out
at
of
the
season,
mall.
but it still might come up.
Your Tinder date.
Oh, sure. A little Tinder date. Great conversation.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us again.
And we'll see you next time.
Stay fresh.